Hi, I'm Euge Valovirta, and this one is about a small in size BARONI JEVAL 150 watt tube guitar amplifier. Let's listen a song first from my forthcoming solo album. Well, it's part of the song and I'm only using the drums and a bass as a backing track with this one. So I did some clean guitars, heavy rhythm guitars, and the lead guitar was, same take when I did the left rhythm guitar. After that, let me noodle a little bit like usual, and then let's go through the channels, features and knobs, and let's compare it to Peavey 5152. Alright, rock and roll. little bit noodling, similar or same riffs than on the song you just heard. So yeah, BARONI JEVAL. You know, there's been a lot of these small analog, full-blown amps coming lately. This one, the Blue Guitars Amp 1 Iridium, for example, or the Amp 1 series, the Iridium is my main live amp. I've been using it a few years. It's amazing, and this is a really cool addition. Sounds a little bit different than that. So yeah, let's go through the signal chain first so you'll get an idea what I'm using. So this one is my ESP signature Eclipse, made in Japan's custom shop, EMG 8185. Then into my pedal board, and I used on the song, and now when I noodled Bus SD1, then the signal from the pedal board goes to CYHRA Audio Electronics amp switcher. Then it goes to Jeval amp and the 5152. Both amps are going straight via CYHRA Audio Electronics amp switcher to my 2 cabinets. The master ohm is only at 2 now because I wanted to match the levels of the Baroni. It's loud, but it's not as loud as these beasts, which are insanely loud. And then 2 cabinets. The song, when I filmed myself, I used my 9060BX cabinet, where I have 2 greenbacks and 2 creambacks, 65 and 75. I was using the 65 mic with Sennheiser's MD421 and Shure SM57, pretty classic. And then I doubled the rhythm guitars, that is on the right side, was on the right side. And that I used my Marshall Vintage cabinet, which has 3 Marshall Vintage speakers and 1 Celestion V30. And I used the Celestion V30 mic with another classic pair, Shure SM57, and a ribbon mic. It was SC Electronics VR1, a great ribbon mic in my opinion. Then I summed those both pairs with Radial's 2-to-1 summing mixers there in another room where the cabs are. Then I got 2 signals here to my Warm Audio's WA412 mic pre, and then into Logic. So let's go through the rage channel, which is overdriven channel, and cleaned channel, which is called calm, and then I will compare it to the 51 and 52. So now I'm having the SD, and let me turn the SD off, and then let's tweak some knobs. So what we have here, there's a standby switch, then a foot switch, controller, speaker out, line out, where you have built-in impulse response. I believe it's analog impulse response because this is fully analog. And then there's your effect, send and return, and you can switch the effects to loop to series or parallel. And here the line out, you can switch to cab, sim or direct, and I'm not using it now since I'm using real cabinets. And then there's your ground lift, if you're getting lots of noise. Mine is, the power here is great and everything is, so I don't need that. And there's your input and speaker out and power switch, or whatever that's called, cable. Okay, rage channel, volume, bass, mid, treble, gain, presence. Really simple. I love this. Definitely good thing. I don't like, when you have to go through manuals and presets and those, whenever, if there's a LED screen on this, I'm not gonna even, too complicated. No, I just plugged it in, turned the knobs like on, old school amplifiers, and I was able to get a good sound, within a minute. So, volume, that is obviously, that's a volume, And then bass, let's see what that does. So I feel the frequency is really low. I think it's somewhere below 100 at least, maybe 60, 70. A bit too low to me, because you know I kind of it starts to get easily really, but I was able to tame that down with SD, kind of change the low end thing, because it was either too much or too little. Then SD did the trick. And then mids. I don't know, but I'm guessing these mids are close to the evil frequency, which to me is around 500 hertz. It's this boxy thing. So these mids, I mean, because these are volume controls like on any amp. So you control the volume of certain frequency, or the center point is somewhere, and then depending the amp, it could be narrow Q or wide Q. I feel that this is kind of medium Q, and it's just around that evil frequency, maybe a bit higher. So when I mixed the song, I recorded it like this. I think I had the mids around 11 o'clock, because you want to have mids, otherwise your sound is somewhere there really distant. So what I did in the mix, I EQ'd that 500 frequency, like 2 dBs out, because it was just wah, 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 wah. So I would have chosen a different frequency point. Then the treble. This is pretty cool, kind of usual, you know. It opens nicely. And then again. So on an old school amp, when you turn the preamp gain 0, there's no signal, but here it is. When you turn the volume down, there's no sound. 32 where it kind of opens, so 70. And then the presence. This is to me again another evil frequency. I believe this is somewhere between 3.5 and 4, those harsh upper mids. So I would have chosen a different frequency for presence, maybe a bit higher, somewhere 6 or 7, and then maybe the treble a bit lower, because I feel the treble is probably somewhere there. The treble is actually, I would like that to be presence, and then the trebs, the presence, well, you get the point. This is just that. So I had it just barely on, because what I would like to have with presence, just to add some air to the sound. So you know, you dial the sound with this, and then if you feel you need some air, you just add that upper, really high highs. But this adds the evil upper mids. So I had it barely on, just very kinda. Now again, the lows are a bit boo boo boo, but check out, SD saves the day. SD is almost like a, you know, contact cleaner or gaffer tape. You can fix so many things with that, like this amp. But don't get me wrong, I think it's great amp. It feels really good, like a real analog tube amp. But to me, the frequency points which the tone stack controls, they are, to me personally, wrong frequencies. To someone else, apparently to the amp designer, they were just the great frequencies, and that is great because we are all different. Cool. Actually, while we're at it now on the Rage channel, let's compare it to 51, 52. So I usually have the master around 4, where it really starts to woof, but now it's 2. Now this is like here almost full. It's loud. It's really loud. More than you would be able to easily play with a loud drummer. But I just like to push the cabinets because I can do that because they are in another isolated room, so the air moves. That's a good thing. Okay, yeah. So first this one, then the 51, 52. In front of this, I have a TS-808, which is my replica of, Ibanez TS-808. So whenever I'm switching the amps, it automatically switches TS with this, SD1 with this. I tried this with TS, and it added that because TS had more mids than SD1. So SD1 was just the thing. Okay. So first, I'm just gonna play some simple drop lick. So first the Baroni Jeval, a jewel, or like we say in Finland, Baroni Jeval. You heard that was the mid, walk, walk, walk. But if I take them all off, it becomes dead, the sound. So, check out where the mids are on the 51, 52. You don't get the quack, 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 so it's a lot higher, probably somewhere around 1K. But these are again personal preferences. My favorite amps all time are the 5150 series originals and Marshall JTM 802 Dual 3s. Okay, back to Jeval. I would really love this if the mids were different. I can live with the treble because the presence, it's those. You can get it to sound really cool with the presence to 0. By adding more treble, this treble frequency is really good. The bass frequency, it's a bit too low, and the mids are a bit too low tuned. But those things, and that would be an easy fix if I'd put an EQ pedal to the effect loop, just to cut out those little bit and boost the mids maybe around 1K that I like, or whatever it would be with this amp. You would need to use your ears, or I would need to use my ears. All right, then let's switch to the calm channel, clean channel. Let's take the SD1 off, neck pickup, and this was the exact sound I used on the song. This except with the chorus. like the clean channel a lot. It's not like, whoa, awesome, like a Marshall JCM 2000 GSL clean, or the Blue Guitars Amp 1 clean, or the ADA, but it's totally usable. Like you heard, it sounded great in the mix. I feel this is same frequency, kind of wall. But cleans, it doesn't matter that much, because with distortion, you know, those frequencies will distort, so they're more prominent. But here it's treble I had cranked. Because I just noticed that the presence control only works with the rage channel, so that's why I probably have the treble cranked. It's a bit dark without. You can get this to a little bit overdrive. Let's say the chorus of neck pickup. Yeah, it doesn't. It works when you set it to. Completely clean. Conclusion. Another good of these small amps. In my opinion, it's not great because of what I just told and showed you. I don't like the mid-frequency, what this mid-frequency volume controls, and the lows are fine. Maybe I would like them to be maybe like 80 hertz, 90 hertz. I feel it's a bit too low. It's either too little or too much. Treble was actually pretty good. The presence, that was another evil 3.5 4K upper mid frequency that I personally don't like. So that's didn't find really, you know, much use, but you can get a great sound without this. The clean channel works the best when it's completely clean. Like you heard when I overdrive it with this one, it really didn't behave like, let's say, JCM 2000's clean channel, where you add the mid boost, you get this really nice windagey edge of breakup fat sound. That was BARONI JEVAL. I'll put the info in the description where you can find more info about the amplifier, and thanks for the BARONI's European distributor. They were kind enough to send me this because I was interested to check this out. Hopefully you found this interesting and informative, like always. Until next time, take care. See ya. Bye.